Hello everyone, Hal Jackie here, and welcome to part 22 of building a Skyline from scratch. Yes, I know it's been a while since I've done part 21. Had to take a little break, I guess, get the creative juices flowing again. Do have the new update installed, and looks like all is good, with the exception of one mod that I like. The Fine Road Heights mod here. It looks like it's not working. It's in a full game, so I can't create like nice slopes for bridges and stuff right now, so I guess I'll have to live with that. I did plan to rebuild this interchange, which would have come in handy with that mod, but I think I'm going to give it a try and see what happens. Who knows, I may even be using the new tunnels here, so I'm pretty happy with the patch. I kind of wish there were some more traffic systems in it, right? Like use one lane. That's really never that fun. Based on the dedication by the team and everything, I would expect to be some kind of fix for that. Demolishing all kinds of stuff at once sounds like a machine gun. It's like this. Almost done here. Really gonna worry about the rest later. It almost looks like there's intersections from above here now. So I didn't really notice that before, but as soon as you zoom in a bit, see how there's intersections there? And I zoom in just a bit and they go away? That was never there before the patch. So it's just kind of interesting. Alright. Just do a little... wrong way. I guess I can just flip the direction now. Yeah, I know the angles aren't that pretty, but it's a little messed up there too. The yellow's on that side. But I think I'll fix this up when I finally connect that to this and this and there and all that fun stuff. So, not really super worried about that. Focus here is just to get the interchange built. Of course, why am I not doing the right... whatever. I don't know if this rail overpass will need to be fixed up. Looks plenty long. This is just the default one in the game here, so I don't know. I guess I'll use it for now. So the first thing I kind of need to decide is what road goes above and what road goes below. Doesn't really matter too much. I think because these are straight, it might be easier to build the overpass with these. So I will just build this straight, I think. And I kept this as straight as could be as well, so. For now, I'll just kind of do what I can. See how much higher it goes? So, I find the spot that looks best. If Fine Road Heights ever come back, I can always fix that up a little later. how that it just kind of messes up on me there? One of the beefs I had with the game originally, and that this mod really helped fix it. But drawing board, I guess. I'm gonna have to play with it to get it to look the best. So I guess I'll give that a save. It doesn't look too shabby. It's not perfect, not in any sense. But it's a start. Who knows, I may even lengthen this, right? If I want to put something in. And I might have to lengthen it a bit. So that's kind of what I got for starters. So let's call this one like new... Call it new interchange or something. So I don't know if I want to build a classic stack or a clover stack or something, but it's going to be freehand. I don't need I don't want to do prefab. This is like one of the things I want to do in the game is to do this. It's so tight. I just downloaded a couple of these things just to see how they would look. It's just so tight. So tight. That one maybe is okay. Curious. It's like a dumbbell interchange, you can call it. Raindrop. That. The angles of the ramp are kind of sucky, but I can probably fix that. But this whole roundabout thing here is pretty cool. Don't worry, I got lots of money. Got a few trees out of that. So if I start here and I have kind of a ramp to go around and back in, that might be what I want to do. Or should I have it kind of go directly above? Kind of like a stack. Let's see what it'll let me do here. Fun on-ramp thing. Add a green spot. If I start it there and kind of work it around, same on this side. Okay. How evil is it going to be here to connect this stuff up? Well, let's find out. Doesn't look too shabby, actually. I can fix that. It's kind of a creak there, but... This is in no way final. It's just kind of experimenting. Yeah, these angles are kind of bad, right? So those are two of the flyovers, right? So now I just need to make sure that I can get the other ones built. So what do I want? Do I want to just put in a loop here and through? Seems like the easiest way, really. So what would that look like? that. Should I go for something like that? It's kind of similar to my other design. It's just rough. Don't worry, it's not going to look like this in the end. Based on the room here, it looks okay. In terms of size, I mean, it helps keep things a little compact because the loops are in the same area here. These would just be like little connections here. That's kind of what I put in. Doesn't look too shabby, actually. In scale, I'm going to stay at the same zoom. This is what it'll look like compared to this other monster here. Still quite large. Especially in this size, right? In this dimension here. Okay. Or do I want to go with a full stack? So I'm gonna load. What did I call it? I got too many of these things. I don't know if I double clicked on the right file. I guess I'll find out in a second. So quick. Click on it, it goes. I'm pausing the game because I do have a bit of a goods shortage right now. I need to build more industrial areas. So there was that. The second approach is like a turbine, like kind of around and over. The third approach would maybe to be get something to kind of go right over these bridges. So I'm going to demo this bridge in this experiment. Make sure I get level 3 and 4. So kind of like a stack, maybe, or something a little bit more compact. I don't know. So level 1. This makes it easy to make the overpasses without fine road heights. Just to get them in. So it'd be like kind of like that. Need to be wary of where my supports are, right? If I want to build these bridges or whatever. And here I want to go up an additional level, right? Kind of blue at one point here. Where was it? Yeah, I know there's no pillars mod and whatnot, but I'm just kind of experimenting here. And then through this maze of supports, I gotta drive another road through here. Seems like a difficult task. If I just play around with this just a little bit, right, I could probably squeeze that guy through there. And then on this side, how many supports are in my way? 2? So this one's going to be a bit more of a challenge. But I'm just kind of playing around here, right? I don't really have any sense of real urgency here. Just curious to see how this will work. Hey, you don't even like it there, eh? So with these guys installed, I don't really care about that yet. It's not gonna let me get away with this. It's almost like I do need to separate the road beds here a little bit, just so there's a spot in the middle for a support. So if I was to do this, I would need to have a center point. Yeah, even these guys don't like me here. I have to be like right in the middle or something. Get one. If I slice it through the middle, I need to make sure that I can slice something else through there, and that's where things get awfully complicated. Alright. So, I mean, I got that going for me. Just doing a lot of experimenting and brainstorming here. I'm sure you have your own questions, suggestions, so feel free to fire them at me. Always welcome suggestions and stuff. I even welcome criticism. So, know what you think, and I'll certainly consider it. Criticism, though, as long as it's constructive, of course. I don't like... If you're just gonna flat out flame me, probably not gonna listen. So I'll probably go the way of loops. Just kind of like I have one loop over here, and that was kind of an afterthought too, but if I actually put in the loops here, things will be okay. I'm gonna start off with them so they look nice. Nice little. It started here and then have a curve. Yeah, okay. No tiles or anything to tell me where to go. This is just flying by the seat of my pants here. I just don't like how that's not uniform. Something I can always fix later though, right? That side's good. That side looks almost uniform. This side, not quite. of looks better, right? I can even have it kind of go over and under again, but I don't think I really need that. And this way, probably something similar. So where's it curve? It curves a little after where I make this thing. Just kind of playing around here. Those loops are way too big. Okay. So what if I was to kind of loop it around? Would that maybe help a bit? Curve seems good. Second try here. Right, the only thing I could think of is to start overpass here and have it go straight. So I don't know what I did here to make it look good, but just gotta repeat it. Gentler curve at the beginning here. Ah! That doesn't look as nice. So it kind of comes up and in there softly. Better. Is it symmetrical? No way, but it's a similar. It's a similar. Oh, maybe save that as like. What's going on? Loop. I don't know. I think that's a bit better. Maybe someday, or maybe it already exists. Someone needs to go in the asset editor, and make like just a, instead of an interchange, just a perfect loop curve like that. Just one that goes 270 degrees, which is what this is, so that I can plop it on each end and it'd be identical. That would be awesome. I'm kind of digressing here. Now I gotta get stack wraps within the certain parameters and stuff, right? I want to make sure I get it in the confines here. Sweet. Elevating it is probably a good idea. So in that direction, that's where I want it. Yeah, okay, that's good. I think. And then just kind of a nice way to get it down and happy. Play around with the physics a bit, because I need another ramp coming into it anyway, right? So that line, that dotted line there, will help. Figure where that other ramp will go. See, there I have enough room to get another ramp connected with here. So that looks really good. Now if I angle it this way, it's not going to meet well. So I'm gonna do this reverse. Stop going. But here I need to make sure that I have enough room for a fly. Okay. It only needs to be one level here. Right? Yeah. Okay. So this can be nice and gentle. It's going over the loop, the loop-de-loop. Or should I maybe have it start here? Because that way it's less room. Okay. I'm gonna experiment. I'm gonna start, see if I can get the loop started here. It's blue for a second. My eyes deceiving me here? Okay, there's the blue. Am I being too typical here? I had it. Maybe reduce the angle a bit. That way I won't need to curve it as much. Okay. So that I'll hit on the curve. Guess I need to curve it down to ground level while it's straight. Here, level 1 still, right? And here now. So this is my next kind of approach. Ew! Ew, 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 ew. 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 No. I don't need to go up. Just a little while longer, and then kind of. Angle's kind of severe. I can fix that up a bit. Now that I kind of know where I'm going. You know what? I'm going to do that later as kind of a tweak. I think it's okay. It's just kind of like, watch out, buddy. This is almost too high. So maybe when I get fine road heights back, I can kind of move that down. Because it doesn't hit, it gets full height here, right? At this point, it's still kind of moving its way up, so yeah. I need to make sure that I kind of have room in mind for that. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Here, I want to make sure I get down one extra. That it's kind of good. And then here, just kind of. Come on, I can snap this guy, right? Okay. Maybe I should hold off on fixing this section until I can kind of get a nice off-ramp built here. And here I can worry about the doubling. Make sure that hooked up and I can fix this curve. Not too, don't scoop it up too much. Just because I know what works and what doesn't. Oh, I'm almost there. Slight bump now. Ever so slight bump right here in the streets. It's almost negligible though. I'm gonna worry about that a little later. Wait, this is going the wrong way. So there's the first loop ramp concept. A little messed up there. I can probably fix that later. And this is too high. I can fix that when the fine road heights come back. Using as little elevated structures as possible when building large interchanges like this is really good for like realistic design. It's basically because maintenance costs are very low. And of course, if you're in northern climates and stuff, right, there's a lot of weathering, right, freeze thaw that can weaken the structure. You're applying road salt, sand, and all kinds of crap to kind of get it to last a long time. So here I'm gonna move this guy over, just so I can see what I can do. So it was kind of starting here. Sticking it in here? No. Yeah, it was. On a nice angle, though. I want a nice angle. Bad angle. What can I do? Turn blue. Okay. So that's 2 levels. And then from here, just need to get it down. Start. Right, I still need 1 level over this. Right. I can start the curve here. I'll put on curve guy. But I can start to curve. And from here, the angles. Yuck. What the heck? It's going below the ground here. I can probably fix that. Then here, transitioning to 1, right? side looks better. This side I kind of knew what I was doing. That's pretty sweet. Of course, here I'll have to kind of fix it up a little later with the fine road heights install, because that's definitely too high. But that's cool. Kind of like where I'm going with that. It gives a little uniqueness to each ramp. It's not a complete puzzle piece, right? It's not completely symmetrical. So now I got the inside parts done. So here I just need to make the outside loops. I'm gonna give it another save. And just keep going here. The best home for you. I can smooth up this here. That looks better. Yeah, it's a small little bit there. Yeah, that's better. So that's one. I can always fix this up too, right? To make it a little bit nicer. That's a little bit better. It's two. These could be moved as well. When I get fine road heights back, I might press this, move this back to make nice ramp approaches. Right, this loop ramp might need to do a little more work. I think I have room to squeeze in an extra. Right, if I want to make this bridge longer, this will make the bridge point come in shorter, but it looks like I have enough room to kind of elevate this myself. I keep between the supports here, I can stick in an extra room, extra thing here. So I'll call this. Yeah, I can put that in. I'll call this Interchange 1.0. It's designed to be fixed with the fine road heights mod. Whenever that does come back out. And then this, just in terms of symmetric, I mean, I could make this perfectly symmetrical, but that's such a huge amount of wasted space, right? Doing that. So here, it'd be fairly. Makes things really easy, but that's too close to the slope. The open pass a little smaller. I can push this out a bit just to make sure this works. These were just kind of concepts anyway. And here, there's not even any room for it. Now I can nice. If I can find a spot. that's good for now. Here. Back more. Stick this guy in here. Good enough for now. So that's what I've got. This is a true clover stack, I guess. Well, maybe turbine further away from the center. But I mean, I like it. And I can fix it up with fine road height mods. I left enough room for that to kind of work out. So I just need to make sure that I don't really develop much around it for the time being. So probably want to see this thing in action, then I'll probably call it apart. So I'll put the simulation back on. This area with some houses here or whatever here. Yeah, here we go. I wouldn't expect the loops to be used too much right now. There's no real point. You're coming out of the city this way and around. The roads are straight. Loops are well designed. Curves and whatever. Yeah. Definitely a lot better than the old cloverleaf that was up there. And now there's a sufficient amount of room between where this is and where these exits are. So I like having that around. I'm making mad money too. I could probably put in a nice like ordinance or something. Kind of fix these guys up. I could make this again 3 lanes or 2 lanes or something here to split it up. But for the way it is right now, this is 1.0. This is a concept. I like it. I hope you like it too. I'll fix it up when Fine Road Heights is compatible with the current 1.1 patch for the game, I think it's called. So no tunnels yet. That doesn't mean that I'll never use tunnels, right? Maybe a tunnel will be a nice alternative, maybe for a bridge crossing. Remember I was focusing forever on this bridge over here. I didn't really like how it worked out. Just because the train is all kind of messed up. Maybe I'll get like a train mod or something. Fix the slopes manually and rebuild this bridge. Because that took a lot of time. Just kind of sit. I don't know if it'll hook up. Maybe I'll have this highway up here. I'll just have a huge Nashua junction there, but this is what Fine Road Heights. This is what it does on a maximum scale. It starts down here. Look how far it is for one tile. For one increase, right? Compared to what I have. That's an extreme example, but it really does show what Fine Road Heights can do. It's up. Doesn't even want to connect. It's all rezoned? Yeah, okay. Just not a lot of residential. It's mostly commercial and industrial. So maybe a new industrial area will kind of pop up around the highway. Because I kind of got rid of this area, so maybe there. It's simplistic and it works. Technically, there's 3 bridges, right? Because I would consider these 2 directions together 1 bridge, and then these guys 2 and 3. And also, it's kind of thin. Like it's fat in these 2 corners, but in these corners, there's a lot more you can do. There's a lot more you can grow with. So, yeah, that's cool. I'm happy with it. I like it, and I hope you do too. And I'll see you back for part 23, where I'll probably have, hopefully, Fine Road Heights back or something, or maybe somebody else has made a patch. If you have any buildings or anything to recommend, I still need to go kind of on a downloading spree and kind of get a lot more custom creations and stuff done for the city. And yeah, where I'm gonna leave it. So this is kind of the central artery in the city. And it now has 2 custom interchanges on it. And it just kind of ends abruptly here. But that'll definitely be changed once I get another road up here. Once I build a road up here, I can connect it up. In the meantime, I can even like kind of curve these around and have it end here. So get some views. I think traffic over here is okay. Yes, I know you all need goods. Y'all need goods to sell. So I won't leave it much longer. I'm starting to ramble. But there it is. I hope you like it, and I'll see you back for part 23. Have a good one, guys. See you later.